Hello everybody and welcome to another all-new episode of BrickFeed. This week it's episode 144 and we're gonna have a bit of a special episode where we're gonna be talking about the Tahu gift with purchase and some ideas what you could get to get the gift with purchase. I'm your host, Sokoda.
I'm LJ.
I'm Starbreaker.
And I'm Josh.
And welcome to BrickFeed. How's everyone doing on this nice Bionicle return evening in the year 2023?
I'm about $230 poorer.
Yeah, that sums it up.
It's a strange day, but it is a good day.
That's true.
I finally understand how there are those people who do extreme couponing at stores. And all right, I got this coupon saved from this magazine. I got this coupon saved from this. And at the end of the day, the store ends up owing them money. I feel like I've gotten close to what that feels like. Lego doesn't owe me any money, but I brought the price of my order down. It was cool.
What, did you use VIP points or what did you do? What kind of tricks did you use?
So first, I broke into a store. No, I'm kidding. I used VIP points. I had enough for $5 off, and my supervisor, got everyone at work gift cards just as a Christmas gift, and they were all for coffee stores. And he was like, "Yeah, I know you don't drink coffee. Have a $25 Lego gift card." It's like,
Nice.
Yeah, you know me too well.
That's a nice supervisor.
That is
Oh,
very nice.
they're all so fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I think just to sum up a bit what today's going to be about, because it's not going to be your usual brick feed where we just go over a list of sets and give our thoughts and opinions. We're going to go over one set, really, which is the Bionicle Tahu and Takua gift with purchase. And then we're going to first tell what we got, and then later in the stream talk about sets you can get, which we would recommend. Maybe talk to the live chat if there are people who got sets and have recommendations. Just so people have a video they can watch if they need some inspiration for what sets you could get with the Tahu gift with purchase, if you want to get it. And I think that's a good transition to get into the main information about the gift for purchase. We're talking about set number 40581, Bionicle, Tahu, and Takua, starting today with 219 pieces, and it's a gift with purchase, which you get by buying for $100, 100 euros, or 95 pounds, which is information that seem to have been reported very differently in different news outlets. And it only works for the themes City, Monkey Kid, Ninjago, Friends, Classic, Dots, and Creator 3-in-1.
So basically any non-licensed themes.
Yeah, pretty much. Only original themes, no icons for some reason.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah. There was a lot of confusion about all this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think now that it's here, there was also the whole situation with it not working in North America for a bit. But I think that's all fixed now from what I've heard.
Yeah, I am thankful that I got my order secured on my my first 15 at work.
Yeah, I mean, for me it immediately worked. I was lucky enough to qualify for this and the Year of the Rabbit gift with purchase at the same time somehow.
Yeah, that was something that was available in my cart yesterday, but as soon as today rolled around, it
Yeah.
was gone. So I'm guessing in the United States it ended it.
Yeah, it officially ended yesterday. But because I ordered it exactly when the Tahu came out, 2 minutes after, I kind of qualified for both, which is kind of cool.
That's really cool.
Lucky duck.
Just
that is
playing
cool.
the system.
Yeah.
Where's my rabbit?
That's awesome. No, that's actually really cool. And I think Lego would be wise at some point in the future to consider overlapping gift with purchase qualification dates.
They sometimes
just think,
do, but yeah.
That's fair.
I really wish they had a little VIP pack. I loved getting those things.
The
Mhm.
the Lunar New Year one was pretty cool. I liked them.
Yeah, I have like the fun pack and the pirate pack too.
Yeah.
I haven't opened them, but like they have some really cool pieces in them. But I also made my cart yesterday. Kind of like not expecting to see the Tahu like in it. And I saw the rabbit instead. I was like, I don't want that. I want the Tahu.
Okay,
So,
I think
yeah.
Should we just get into our orders, or do anyone, if you guys want to give your thoughts about the Tahu set? I know LJ, you've given a lot of your thoughts about it already on Knack and Jay and your review. But
I'm gonna keep going. I went ahead and I pinned it in the YouTube live chat, but I'm not going to talk too much about it myself. If you're interested in knowing my thoughts on it, I did a review over on the TTV channel because Lego did send the set to us early for a review. So go and check that out. Otherwise, you guys have the floor.
Yeah.
The set is absolutely phenomenal, I think.
I love it.
Love the heart that was poured into it. Every little detail and aspect was made with the utmost care and thought for these characters in mind. And I find it sad that there's so much community vitriol towards it, but I also find it very heartening that there's just as much, if not more, people that look at it and go, "That is awesome."
Yeah. I also got one early, so I have hands-on experience with the model. I think it's super fun. It's clearly a tribute, and they clearly did what they could with the current available pieces. I think Takua is basically perfect. With Tahu, there's some things people debate about you could improve, but I think it's good. He's good in the way he is. There's always, of course, things you could change, but I mean that's where mocking comes in. I get some people saying they're not fans of it being a gift with purchase. I try to see it in a way where this probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't a gift with purchase. So that's my thoughts on it.
I'm inclined to agree. I don't think that we would have gotten anything remotely like this if it weren't for it being a gift with purchase set. I'm still blown away that there's anything Bionicle in the year 2023 at all. So fingers crossed, maybe if this does well enough, or if enough people respond positively enough, the next one will be the Mask of Ultimate Power. No, I'm kidding.
You're gonna do the Mask of Ultimate Power, but it's a Lego VIP reward for like 30,000 VIP.
Oh, no.
You think people are sad or upset
the number
now?
of people that would... Oh, internet flame war waiting to happen.
The Mask of Ultimate VIP points.
There would be riots. There would be people in the streets.
What of Legoland? They'd be like, we want the mask.
No, you get like the one or two Bionicle fans that still exist in any given town or city or whatever, and they're out there like they've got their little like cardboard signs in front of a Lego store, even though the Lego stores have nothing to do with it.
And like a Lego employee comes out with a friggin' hose and just like starts spraying. I'm like, get out of there, go! send a message to Lego customer support. Get out.
God, that would be very unfortunate if it was ludicrously point based like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're probably good to.
Josh, do you want to say anything about the gift for purchase, or should we just get into the set orders and recommendations?
Oh, non-Bionicle fan.
How dare you?
Get him!
How dare you on the specifically not Bionicle YouTube channel we have?
I really like this. I think it's really cool. I see it more as like a continuation of like the legacy kind of sets that they're doing, like with the Black Tron set and the Galaxy Explorer, et cetera, et cetera. I kind of see it as more like a continuation of that rather than like, you know, Bionicle. I think it's really cool. I don't know, from a build perspective, it's neat. And I kind of appreciate, you know, what it's doing, despite not really understanding fully understanding like the reference and everything.
Yeah,
All right. Brick Fair this year, Josh. We're gonna play Monog.
Oh,
cool.
that would be fun.
I gotta
LG,
prepare.
you've already like explained to me the entirety of Bionicle lore.
Oh, that is true. I forgot about that. I did do that. Good times.
Was a good time.
All right, I think we can get into the sets, and we're gonna start with LJ's order.
Oh.
LJ, what
So-
did you get to qualify for your Tahu and Takua?
I got a handful of things. What I really wanted to do, my goal was to min-max all that I could get for as little as possible. You know, what anyone would probably try and do. Lego has sent a bunch of the current Ninjago sets to me for review, so I wasn't really interested in getting many Ninjago sets. And then it became a challenge of what else to get. So I perused all of the options, and I started off with set number 60394, ATV and Otter Habitat, which retails for $10 and contains 90 pieces.
We've already talked about this one on the last BrickFeed, or yeah, I think it was the last one,
Yeah.
right? Or the one
It
before.
was.
And this one I think is really fun. It's in this line of like $9.99 city vehicle sets with like fun side builds, and I think it's a very good value for that price.
Yeah, no, I think this was. I was attracted to this because when I moved up to Idaho for the first 4-ish years, 4.5 years, I did a lot of farm work and I rode around on an ATV, very similar to this one. So
that's funny.
I was really attracted to the ATV and like the uniform that the I guess Forest Service officer has. The other stuff is cool, but I mean, I'm not much of an otter person. I'm an odd person, but not an otter person. But it's a cool set. I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
You
I think it's a really fun
pick
one.
this up.
The otter has a lot of people excited though, because it's a new animal mold, and that's always fun to get.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. No, I do like that. I do like that the repertoire of
Animals or
animals. Thank you. Animals is bigger now. So yeah, no, it looks very cool. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Let me see. The next set that I got was 31124 Super Robot, which contains approximately 159 pieces and also retails for $10. Now, I was interested in getting this one for 2 reasons. One, it's kind of like a mech.
Yeah.
And 2, some of the most fun set designers at Lego to follow on Twitter, just really cool guys, worked on this. James May and George Gillat. I really hope I'm pronouncing George's last name right, but I've never heard it said before. So this just looks cool, and I wanted to mess around with it, and also like tip of the hat to those two.
I have this set for a while now. It's a really like fun toy, and especially also a great parts pack. It comes with a lot of mixel joints, cool jumpers. It's a really cool set to build your own models and mocks. The mentioned Lego designers and some other designers, they did a fun like Twitter Spaces call where they basically did like alternate builds with this model, and you could build along if you have it. And I did that. That was a lot of fun. So this is a great set if you just want pieces to build your own stuff, and it's also a fun robot, and it's just a fun toy.
Awesome. No, I'm looking forward to it then.
Yeah. It also has 2 fun alt builds. It has like a jet and a dragon.
The jet
Like,
actually
official
reminds me a
alt
lot of Ninjago rebooted Kai's jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks a lot like that. I also really like how the alternate models divvy up the color schemes and they combined in the mech itself. That gives me such strong like Power Rangers vibes.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
much like a mecha anime inspired design too, like kind of like Voltron or something like that.
Yeah. It was very good.
And a great price for 159 pieces, $9.99. I mean, Creator is
Yeah.
usually very good, but yeah.
No, I was very impressed with that. My goal initially was to get like a bunch of small sets, like lower cost sets.
Yeah.
And that started obviously getting ticked up as things moved on. I'm sorry, am I going too fast? Does anyone else want to like chime in on these?
You're good.
Or?
You're good.
Okay. I started losing my grip on the lower cost sets when I got to Lego Friends, because I am actually immensely interested in Lego Friends because they recently rebooted things. I have a new set of characters, but it's a soft reboot. These are the kids of the previous characters, or at least some of them are. And I was really excited to get set number 41755, Nova's Room. It has 179 pieces and retails for $20. And I mean, I'll be honest, I was excited for two reasons. One, it has a Bionicle reference. Shocking,
Yes.
I know.
For people who don't know, she has like the streaming setup. You can see in the picture, and on her display, she's playing like a Bionicle fighting game on the laptop and on one of her screens.
Yeah. So I was really jazzed about that, which means canonically, she's a Bionicle fan. She has to. She's got a Kopaka up there. That's my headcanon.
The white
other reason
statue figure. Yeah, probably. I mean,
yeah. I was also excited because the new hair pieces are amazing, and I want to use them for people I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Long story short, sets out of stock the day before I placed my order. It ran out of stock and removed it from my cart.
For people listening though, it might be in stock in your region, because it's region specific. It's not in yours. I think it is in mine. It is in stock.
Yeah, it's available in Europe right now.
Yeah. I plan to get this set. I didn't get it for my Tahu order, but I still plan to get this one later on.
I plan to get this one too. I love it's just like it's a gaming room. It's cool.
A cool gaming room. Yeah, like no matter it doesn't like. A lot of people might not dislike friend sets, but this is just like a cool gaming room setup. I like the colors they use and cool new hair pieces, so I think that's a great set.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I really like it. But alas, it's gone.
It didn't work.
So
yeah.
I got another friend set instead. I got set number 41754, Leo's Room. It contains 203 pieces and also retails for $20. So this one's also, I mean, it's cool. I'm going to be honest. I really got it just because I needed to fill that price point. And this has a hair piece that eventually I'd like to use for Messo's sig fig.
Oh, yeah, Meso. I can kind of see that.
Yeah, I've already run it by him, and he says, yep, nope, that is perfect. That is literally my hair shape. That is 100% good. The problem is that it's the wrong color. It is far too bright and far too bleached, and I'm just waiting for them to introduce it in dark tan. Once they do that, swap's happening.
Time for the spray paint.
Oh wait, that's a new I thought that was just the regular spiky hair piece.
Nope,
it is new. Cool. Yeah. Now, there are a lot of new hair pieces and recolors with Lego Friends. Even Leo in this set, he has Rex Dangervest's hairpiece.
Yeah, but
I want to say it's
reddish brown.
Yeah, it's in a reddish brown, which I don't know if that's new, but it's not common.
I'm not sure if it's new. On Rex Dangervest, it was dark brown, but yeah, I don't know if it was somewhere in a different color in between.
I'm still waiting for Lego to make my hairpiece.
All right, listen here, smart Alec. Here, I took the hat off your sig fig. Ta-da!
No, please, it's so cold.
Yeah, I understand.
I really like
the cat's cute.
Yeah, I was just about to say that the like
the flat faced cat. Yeah.
And the room in general, I like the colors a lot.
What I'll call it.
The turquoise and orange. It's an interesting combination we don't have a lot.
It pops. It's very tropical.
Yeah. Tropical was kind of what I gathered from this set. It's like it's very bright, it's very vibrant. It's just a very happy looking set.
Yeah,
It's got
they
the
got a
cat.
surfboard, so they got to be like somewhere with water.
Yeah,
Heart Lake City.
yeah,
They have a
no,
lake, but you can't really surf in a lake, right?
It's definitely.
Want to go swimming, LJ?
No. You want to go swimming? I don't know how to swim, Zach. We've been over this.
I will teach you.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. But no, it just looks like a happy set. And also, I can just joke around that they have Meso in the set because Ollie looks a lot like Meso. And there's a lot of baking stuff going on. And while it's Leo doing the baking, I'll just swap them out and be like, hey, look, it's Meso trying to perfect some ridiculous, like, gluten-free confectionery stuff.
There's also
See, my question is, why are Meso and Leo baking? Like, how did they get Big Thwomp in a Lego set?
Let them cook, bro.
Let them cook.
Leo, we have to cook.
Oh, that's something we're recreating in prison.
Oh, for sure.
They also have. It's kind of funny because Ollie, maybe both of them, they're at least some form of video maker.
Yeah.
Because there's even a picture with Ollie operating a ring light.
Yeah, there's a ring light in the set, and I think the build for it is pretty cool.
I thought it's very clever.
Oh, that's epic. They use like the
toilet bowl.
Yeah.
It's a clever part to use though.
So yeah, I'm very excited for this.
I want to say something really quick.
So
I want to go back to something that you said earlier about how can they surf. Of course I looked at the map of Heart Lake City. It's on the coast.
Oh, okay.
Awful.
Yeah.
Hate it. This place sucks.
Awesome. I would live here in a heartbeat.
I would drown here in a heartbeat. Several rapid heartbeats, and then it stops.
It's like
Fun
so many
fact,
opportunities
I have
for you out
actually
there.
saved my siblings from drowning. Each and every one of my siblings I have saved from drowning in a pool at least once.
And how many of them did you throw in before?
None of them, actually. None of them. But that makes, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
We're about to find out like the Zach
5.
family tree.
Oh, the family tree is so messed up and complicated. We'd be here all day.
Real quick, in one of these images, I just want to double check with everyone. This is just a normal, like, it's just like a table, right? So, like, where all the baked goods are, with that kind of, oh gosh, I can't remember that color right now, the salmon looking color.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an oven, right?
I don't think so.
With
I
all
hope
the
not,
cat on it?
because
It kind of looks
because
like
there's like an oven
cupboard or
window, but
something
then there's a
with, like-
cat in there.
It is interesting. It looks like a decal of like a cat with a baking hat. So
I assume
maybe
that,
that's
like,
the cover of the oven.
maybe
or
that's like
microwave or whatever it
his like mascot or channel logo if they're like YouTubers or something. I could see that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fair.
And it's the shelf set up so you can have the camera in front
Yeah.
of it, and he's like pulling out the dishes and like okay.
Okay. No, that's way more reassuring than what I was thinking.
We got
But that does beg the question: where does he cook?
We got a comment in the YouTube chat from DarkNova3529 at LJ. Is that ball a Zamor sphere?
No, it's not. I
It's not?
understand why you might think it,
Is
but it is a different mold.
Okay, is it smaller?
I'm not actually sure. I'll find out, but
Okay.
yeah, no, I don't know. I've never had experience with any other Lego spheres that aren't Zamor spheres.
I had some of the like very old soccer balls from the soccer sets. Those are a bit smaller than Zamor spheres.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a comparison. I'll post it to Twitter.
I'm just imagining loading up a Midax Sky Blaster with soccer balls now.
When you're tired of being pick blast and dodgeball.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
But yeah, no, this I'm looking forward to this. I've not gotten any Lego Friends sets, and this reboot has got me actually very excited.
Yeah, the new friend sets look fantastic.
Same. I'm probably gonna go on BrickLink at some point and just buy all the hair pieces.
Yeah, oh man, I'm gonna get so many of these hair
They
pieces.
have some of them on Bricks and Pieces. I don't think they have a lot of the new ones from the new sets, but they probably add them in a couple of months. So that might be a good way to get them.
Can't wait.
All right. So next up, I then moved over to Monkey Kid. I don't have a lot of Monkey Kid sets. They've always been a little more than I'd want to spend, but there were two that I was especially keen on getting, thanks in part to some excellent set reviews that Zach and GL did here on Keep the Peace.
Ah, shucks.
So the first one is they're sequential. It's 80040 Monkey Kids Combi Mech. And don't worry, Sokoda, I don't mean to rush you. You don't need to get the pictures up right away.
I have it ready.
But okay. As well as 80041 Maze Dragon Jet. The Combi Mech has 277 pieces. The Dragon Jet has 246, and they both retail for $20.
I love these sets.
Yeah.
I got both of them a couple days ago.
They're good.
I'm very excited for both of these because they combined, and for whatever reason that just gives me such strong Exoforce vibes. I'm a huge fan of Exoforce. The other reason is that Monkey Kid Mech uses a lot of interesting building techniques that I want to take a look at, and like it's kind of construction-y, and I definitely want to check it out.
The Monkey Kid
has knees.
The Monkey Kid specifically is like very much something we don't get a lot nowadays because we either get the SCCBS or like the really big mechs. This is like an interesting in between, kind of the size of like a construction set what construction sets used to be, and has a lot of articulation. So this is a very cool one.
Yeah, it's very good. My only complaint with it was the elbows.
Yeah.
When we got it for review, but past that, like this build template, I could see being used for an entire line of mechs in this style or larger figures of some variety. I adore this build.
This is what I wish the Ninjago mechs were, like the smaller ones.
You will get you will get 4+ T-pose J mech, and you will like it.
Yeah, no, this is the same price as the Electro mech.
Yeah, I mean, also as you said, you mentioned earlier, Monkey Kid sets are oftentimes pretty like big and expensive. But this is like a $20 set for 277 pieces, which is really good. Especially like they have big blade pieces, they have bigger armor shell pieces. I think this is a really
out
good
of
value.
character for set
it comes
waves
with the
of
new
Monkey Kid.
blade piece.
The new blade piece is really cool.
Yeah. The May Dragon Chat I also really like. Spoilers for what I got this one as well. The May's Dragon Chat.
Bro, you're ripping me off, bro. No.
Hey, I ordered before you. No.
I feel it's less of like a jet and more of like a boosted glider.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a sci-fi speeder in a way.
Yeah, I like that. I also really like that I want to say it's an homage to Gundam, but it's also something that's been done by a ton of other mecha style tropes and X, Y, and Z. Like I love that it attaches to the back of the mech and becomes this huge power pack booster jetpack thing. Like it especially with it being the color green, it really reminds me of the Unicorn Gundam, and I love it for that fact.
This is also $20 for 246 pieces, which is once again pretty good price. It comes with 2 of these like big green blade pieces, and this one even has 3 minifigures. The other one only has 2. So I think it's a pretty good value. I always loved the May sets because I like the green and white color scheme. So
it's also got the the Technic and Bionicle like mini wing pieces in like that
Yes.
teal kind of color, which
Mhm.
it's just all around. If you don't want it for the set, it's a fantastic parts pack for mocking.
Yeah. No, I'm very excited for this one.
Yeah.
I've seen the review, and just based off that, I think I'm gonna like it a lot. I want to try mocking a little more than I do
Ooh.
now.
Ooh.
I want to work on some skills. I really want to apply to Lego Masters, honestly, and I need mods for that.
Hey, you and me, Exo Force collab. I'd be down.
So yeah, fair enough. Very good. Listen, Zach, I'd love to, but I got some news that we'll talk about it later. Bad news. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's not my fault. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Another little thing about this set, about the Monkey Kid combi mech, is that the minifigure, it's a cheap way to get that version of him. The other version of him comes in the in $100 set.
Oh yeah, the MK figure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you want an even cheaper minifigure, like version to get this, all the pieces are in bricks and pieces.
That's awesome.
I mean, fair enough.
But I mean, it's a good set. It's a good value. So getting the set is definitely not a mistake.
It's a good set. I'm certain that you'll enjoy it.
I'm looking forward to it. All right. Next up, I went over to Creator 3-in-1, and I'm gonna be upfront with everyone. I kept going back to Creator 3-in-1 for two reasons. One, I was really, really hoping to get. I mean, I was really debating getting my hands on either the pirate ship or the Viking ship, and I was leaning to the Viking ship, and I was really, really looking into that, but I couldn't justify it because, dag nabbit, the Vikings did not have horns on their helmets.
Do you want to talk about the Viking set real quick?
I think you guys are going to later. Because I won't be able to be here for everything, but so I'm not going to talk about it too much unless you guys want to talk about it now.
Maybe we can do it real quick.
Okay, sure. Let's talk about it next.
The Viking set is set number 31132, Viking ship and the Midgard Serpent, which goes for £104.99, $119.99, and euros for 1,192.
I remember seeing the original version of this in a Lego magazine.
Yeah, this is very much a reference to the 2005 Lego Viking sets. I think it's a really cool build, the way they use like dots on the side to shape the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the brick built sail too on this one.
I like the two little crows. That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, LJ, 2 points.
1,
you can take the horns off. That's the beauty of Lego. And 2,
that's true.
The Midgard Serpent also doesn't exist. So
what?
No! How dare you?
Oh no, Vikings having horns aren't historically accurate. Yeah, neither is the Midgard Serpent.
Okay, first of all, smart Alec. I'll see you in Virginia this year. Second of all I'm saying is Lego perfected it. They did it. They made an excellent Viking minifigure.
I know, and I wish they used that minifigure.
It was perfect. It was done. They had it. It was practical. It was, oh my gosh. That's my gripe. Like, they had a great design already, and now they've gone to a less great design, and it kills me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just
I do agree. I wish they used that helmet again, but still.
I do like the hair kind of the helmet, not really combo piece they have for the blonde Viking.
It's like a circlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the circlet with the wings.
That looks really cool.
Wait, is that not just one piece? All of that?
It's one piece.
It's one piece.
It is one piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a dual molded piece.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. No, everything else though, the set looks absolutely phenomenal. I was just debating. I like pirates and I like Viking stuff. So this definitely appealed. I just got done watching Vinland Saga, and so I was like, ooh, Vikings. But no, I couldn't do it. Opted for my min-max strategy instead of just going all out.
Yeah. But I think there's still
Totally fair.
for people who don't care that much about the Viking horns. This is I think this one is a great way to get the Tahu gift of purchase because it's like $120, so you just get this set and you get the Tahu.
Mhm.
Done deal. You don't have to think about like putting together a complicated card. This is like an easy set to qualify you for the gift of purchase, and it's a really good set.
It is,
Mhm.
and I really like the alternate builds too. Like, of course, you get like the Viking ship, which has the serpent as a reference to the original set. But then there's the second build, which is like the blacksmith's cottage with the tiny dragon too, which it feels very like How to Train Your Dragon in that regard. And then there's the third build, which
Yeah,
is
the Fenris
I'm pretty
Wolf.
sure pretty sure that's a older set reference too, isn't it?
There was a 2005 Viking set with a Fenris Wolf, but it was like super small compared to this.
Yeah. But I mean, having the giant wolf is, I think, a little more accurate to like Norse mythology.
Accurate,
right?
Yeah.
Accurate to mythology. But
No, accurate to history.
I too like 20-foot tall blue wolves that look suspiciously brick built. It's I really like it as a set. I'd recommend it for people that kind of like that Norse aesthetic to their Lego builds. And as someone that just got done with God of War Ragnarok, I was definitely eyeballing this as a potential pickup.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I wish I got that Viking when it was out.
Did you not get the CMF one?
No, I didn't. I kept looking for it, and it just got so unlucky. I got like the Knight. I got a handful of other ones from that wave, but it eluded me, and I was very, very disappointed.
Dang.
C'est la vie. White whale for the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a very good idea for the gift with purchase.
It looks like you can pick it up for $20 on BrickLink.
$20? Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah,
20 bucks for the Viking figure without stand and accessories.
Oh, so just the base.
So it's just the base figure and the helmet.
Cheapest offer?
That's in the United States. The cheapest offer is $19.99. No spear, no shield. It does come with the cape and helmet, but that's it.
I've spent more on a minifigure.
Yeah, but that's still not good, especially for CMF.
The cheapest listing globally is $16 from Indonesia. So then you're paying international shipping for that one.
Let's see. How am I going to part this out? Okay, like, is this going to be like cost effective? Anyway, we're getting off so sidetracked. Okay.
So what did you go for instead then?
Okay, so the first reason was to go back and debate those two sets. The second was kind of like when you're really hungry for like a snack, but you really don't want to go through all the effort to make something, so you keep on coming back to the fridge, and every time you lower your standards, like, you're not going back to the fridge expecting new food. Like, you're not going to open it up and like, oh my goodness, the cornucopia is in here. But you go back and you're like, all right, Dormammu, I'm here to bargain, but with food. For me, it was with the creator line of sets, because I don't have a great deal of interest in a whole lot. But I eventually settled on set number 31127, Street Racer. The set contains 258 pieces and retails for $20. This is a really, really freaking cool car. And I love I like the color scheme that they went with. I like that whole like engine block compartment. Just looks like a cool car. It looks like they have like a Model A as one of the alternates, and my grandfather
Yes.
used to have a Model A. It was either Model A or Model T. I can't quite remember. So I'm like kind of partial to that too. That's kind of cool. It just struck me as a really neat looking set that I can also rip to pieces, literally, for mocking.
Yeah, I actually thought about getting this one before just for mocking pieces because it has like a lot of bracket pieces and a lot of teal pieces, which is a cool color to get. So this one is definitely good for mocking pieces.
Mint, teal, and red is just a really good color scheme combination.
Yeah,
and,
it's very unique. I don't think we don't have a lot of stuff with that color scheme.
Yeah, no, that's a good combo. I for that reason alone, I appreciate this set, but I also appreciate it more so for its mocking potential.
Yeah, I don't know what I would make with these colors, but something, I'm sure.
I feel bad for if like the set designer for this is out there listening to us talk about how we're gonna we're talking about how awesome this car is specifically for how we can rip it up and make something else out of it.
And LJ is all like, you keep coming back to the fridge and you don't really like it, but you're gonna pick it up anyway.
It's like, I don't want 3-day-old pizza, set number 31127. You know, like I could go either way.
But no, it is a really impressive set. And my hesitation wasn't because it wasn't good. It was simply because it isn't within my interest sphere. And that's purely all.
Yeah.
So, but no, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm especially looking forward to what I might be able to do to it.
Heck yeah.
All right.
The car's sitting there like, wait.
The last thing I purchased to actually qualify was actually not a Lego set, but it does have like an item number, I guess. Item number 5007790, Volume 1. Garmadon. It contains 0 pieces and retails for about $13.
That's not true. It has one piece.
The one piece?
The one piece is real.
Can we get much higher? Yeah, so I mean, I've read all the comics, the Ninjago comics. I do not have any of, well, no, I take that back. I have some of the Ninjago comics, but it seemed like a quick and easy way to just get all of them just in one fell swoop. Yeah. I'd like to get them all individually eventually because of the covers, but in the meantime, I was excited to pick this up.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Lego because of story themes, I think like if you want to check out what new story themes have to offer, this might be a good way to qualify for your Tahu and check out like what the Ninjago comics are like, because this is some of the best stories we got recently from Ninjago. Is the Garmadon comics. It's really good. I also got this one for my Tahu order, and it's also like fun to show that you can't just get sets, you can also get like accessory stuff they have on Lego Shop at Home to qualify for the Tahu.
I was just about to say, like, I think it's super cool that you can pick up this comic to qualify.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, so I'm looking forward to it. I definitely am excited. Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's about it for me for what I qualified for. I did get one additional thing, but it wasn't something that qualifies for the Tahu. It was just something I kind of liked the idea of, and I like, this is a nice little thing I can just have around, you know, buy into the whole symbolism bit. I'll just mention it very quickly. It's set number 40648, Money Tree. It contains approximately 336 pieces and retails for $25.
Yeah, this Money is one of the Lunar New Year sets. Pretty cute.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the Money Tree, it's a sign of good luck, and I consider myself ridiculously fortunate and ridiculously lucky, but you can never have enough. So I figured, you know, why not?
Maybe I should have bought this set.
Yeah, but just again to clarify, this one does not qualify for the Tahu gift of purchase.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope.
Sadly.
Nope. But
it's a cool set.
And ultimately, that's it for me. I was very specific on trying to get a bunch of different things, expand my portfolio in terms of like things I could enjoy. I didn't just rest on my laurels in any particular way. And I definitely wanted to get like a lot, like sample a lot of different types of food. You know?
I think you have a really cool selection of like a lot of very different sets. That's cool to check out different stuff.
Yeah, and that's been my whole philosophy for people. Like, I understand that the Tahu being a gift with purchase is a tough pill to swallow. I completely understand. And I won't lie, I ran into some difficulties here. Some of these decisions were, they were a challenge for me. But I don't regret it. I'm grateful for the opportunity to try things that I may not have otherwise, gone out to try. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. I think next up is Zach, and what he got to qualify.
Real quick, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take my leave if that's cool with you guys, because I got work coming up and I gotta leave.
Cannot leave. It's not allowed.
No, Mr. Zachary, please let me go. Come on.
Fine.
But yeah, work coming up. Sokoda, wonderful job as always. Thank you so much for letting me be here.
Yeah, thanks for joining and telling everyone your recommendations and
absolutely
your perspective.
Yeah, and if any of you have purchased for this and are waiting for it, or you want to know whether or not it's a good set, pin the review in the YouTube live chats. Please check it out.
Yes.
So,
heck yeah.
All right, I will be out. Have fun, everyone. Thank you so much, and happy Bionicle Day. The best Bionicle Day I've been a part of.
Wow. The shade.
See you guys. Have a good night.
Right. Have a good time at work.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
Yeah, that's wild. Zach. I actually made my YouTube debut for Bionicle Day.
Oh yeah, the
mock spotlight.
The mock spotlights, exactly. Nice.
That's funny. Anyway, yeah. We got some
your order.
We got some fun stuff today. My order is a lot shorter than LJ's. It does go a little bit over the qualifying purchase bracket, but that's just because I was hemming and hawing over a couple things that I wanted to pick up, and ultimately settled on a couple builds that I thought would be fun. There's more that I am probably going to pick up at a later date, but for now, just to get the Tahu. I started with the big one, set number 71785, Jay's Titan Mech.
Woo!
Which is the new Ninjago New Ninjago J mech. Has 794 pieces and will retail for $79.99. I really love the build that they went with here. It's funky, it's fresh, it's very Exoforce, and I immediately put this in my cart when I knew it qualified.
Yeah, it's a really cool set. I also got this one. I like this since I saw the first pictures. It has such a unique silhouette. We kind of talked about it already a bit on Ninjago Cast yesterday, so you mostly know my thoughts.
Yeah.
Very, very unique mech. Very cool in the line of Titan mechs. Definitely wanted to get this one. For the Bionicle fans, I think this is very much the best construction kind of thing you can get right now. It has knees. It has a lot of articulation. It has a very unique build and like a cool robotic mechanic style. So I think Bionicle fans will appreciate the set.
I certainly hope they do, because this thing looks wicked.
You're gonna love it as someone who has it.
Yeah, Josh, you already have it, so you know it's good.
Yeah, and that's I can move on to the next one now if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to say anything more about it.
I mean, I don't have much more else to say on it. It's I think it's wicked cool.
Okay, yeah. I agree.
The next set that I'm getting, which will already put me at the at the bracket that I need, over the bracket I need anyway, is set number 31129 from the 3-in-1 creator line, the Majestic Tiger, which contains 755 pieces, retailing for $49.99. I think this is just a really well built tiger.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It looks really, really good for a brick built tiger. The little micro build that goes with it too, the two little like kind of shortened bamboo shoots and the bird, and then the alternate builds too, where you get a koi fish and a red panda. All around, I think this is just really, really solid. It's got great articulation and posability for all of the builds. The way that they handle the striping is just really, really clever too.
It's so impressive how they built the striping with like a mix of printed pieces and like different curved slopes.
Oh yeah,
so smart.
I'm beyond impressed with this set, honestly. It
is also very anatomically correct, and I won't say anything else.
Yes, for those of you who wish to purchase it yourself and find out what we are talking about, you may.
Just one quick thing. Dark Nova 3529 mentioned in the YouTube chat about the Jay's Titan mech. It costs about 60 in normal stores though, which I think he's probably in Europe, right? Because yeah, here where I live, I also get like discounts up to like down to 60 for the Jay's Titan mech, and I was debating, am I gonna get this on Lego.com or am I gonna get it somewhere else where I get it cheaper? But I kind of did like the math. Okay, how much is the Tahu gift for purchase worth to me? And I also get VIP points if I get it on Lego.com. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna get it on Lego.com. But yeah, I think that's something to consider. If you want a lot of different sets and you are in Europe where you get these kinds of discounts, it might be smart to go for like Monkey Kid, for example, which you don't usually get discounts for because it's not in normal shops. But yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just something I wanted to mention real quick.
You're good. I kind of have the same rationale because I work retail and I get an employee discount where I work. Oh yeah,
okay, that makes sense.
So when I saw this versus the other sets I had been considering, notably other Ninjago sets, I was weighing the pros and cons. Like, okay, I can either pick up this cheaper set and combine it with something else to get more bang for my buck out of it, especially because the other sets I mostly want for mocking. Or I can get those other sets and spend more money. It kind of seems like a no-brainer. I'll just get this set now for less money, and then I'll use my employee discount when the other sets hit shelves. So that's kind of where my head was at for all that. Especially for when we get to Josh's order, like there's an item or two on, or there's an item on there that I was considering, but ultimately decided against because it would just be cheaper if I pick it up where I work.
Yeah, fair enough. And also, like, I spent way over the amount I needed.
The threshold. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you split it into 2 separate orders.
Oh, I did.
Good.
Good. Getting 2 Tahus.
Nice. You turn one of them into like a brick-built Kai.
Oh, that's true.
People would hate you for it. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, that's do you guys have any other thoughts on the Tiger? Because I just think it's a well-built set.
I like it. It's my favorite.
It's great.
Creator 3-in-1 animal.
Yeah, it's good.
I also love the little mini build it comes with, the side build.
Yeah, it's very
relaxing.
Have like a paperweight on your desk.
Other than that, set, Josh.
I did.
Zach.
I did get one more. This is from my old cart because originally this is what put me at the price where I needed to be at, but at the same time, like even though I was over what I needed to be already, I threw this in there still because Dots is going the way of...
Yeah. Can we get a moment of silence for Lego Dots?
Yeah,
no,
rip Dots.
We don't actually have to be silent.
I do think Dots was a really cool line,
yes.
And I wish that it would continue on because it has a lot of really unique and very fantastic parts that go with it, even if it is just 1x1s. But I decided to pick up set number 41803 Extra Dots Series 8 Glitter and Shine, which has 115 dots, retailing for $3.99.
I mean, that's some great price per piece. But I mean,
yeah, it's fantastic price per part value with good reason, because it is just 1x1s. But these tiles really do have such great looks to them. Not only are they in unique colors, some of them have like interesting texturing. There's the 1x1 round tile that has the textured star stuck to the top of it.
It's dual molded. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Like glitter and opalescent colors.
Yes, I love that there's these glittery opalescent kind of pieces that they're starting to get more and more common, which is something that I'm really, really happy about, because before it was like, ooh, this is awesome, but there's only one in this $200 set. Yeah. But it's even got like printed on tiles. It's really great for like if you want to go to Brick Fair like we will, and you have these 1x1 tiles to customize your badge that has your name on it. Like overall, fantastic use of these, and I couldn't help but pick up one of them at least.
It's also a good recommendation because with my order, I was at 99 euros and 98 cents, which didn't qualify. So if you need something small to push you over the threshold, Dots is a very good idea. I mean, this is like a $4 set. There are other ones that are like around that price too. Something I can recommend, for example, is the Dots adhesive patch or the Dodge stitch on patch, which are pretty cool if you want to like customize your own phone case or a jacket or a backpack, for example. And those are just like useful in general, not just for dots, but you can use them to like build Lego on real life objects, I guess.
Oh yeah, I still might pick up the sew on patch if I'm honest, because I don't know, having like a designated Brick Fair jacket kind of sounds fun. Like maybe I find some. Maybe find or make some old Bionicle or Lego patches and just make a Lego jacket out of it. It sounds like a fun idea.
That sounds cool, yeah.
But yeah, the Dots packs, they come in any potential color scheme you can think of. I highly recommend picking it up if you need to pad out your card a little bit.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, that's it for my order.
It's time for Josh.
Sweet. I think I got like the fewest items, but I spent the most.
You got the fewest items, but you got 2 Tahus.
Yeah, I got 2 Tahus. So the first order I got it this morning. I got 71786 Zane's Ice Dragon Creature. Retails for $99.99, which apparently does count towards the Tahu.
Yes,
which I was worried about because Sokoda kept saying that it didn't.
I thought it probably wouldn't because the threshold says like $100. But I mean, Lego is nice enough to give you that 1 cent.
but you know, like it's $100. Don't.
Yeah, but it does not work if it's 98 cents. We found that out.
That is so bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to make the cut somewhere. I kind of get it. I mean,
I'd say 5 cents should be the cutoff, you know?
Yeah, fair.
Like, they're not going to give you the Tahu over 2 cents. That's stupid. Anyway, yeah, so it's a neat set. We talked about it yesterday. It's a big dragon boy.
I would buy this set specifically to rip it apart and make other things out of it. I think it's a neat build, but I look at this thing and all I see are mocking parts. Like I'm salivating. My brain is salivating thinking about it.
No, Zach, you totally would build the alternate build, right? The 2-legged standing dragon.
If I built that thing out of deliberation, it would be to take a 4K photograph of it doing a T-pose and to make it a server sticker emote for the Discord server.
That sounds like a good time. You do it.
Yeah. I mean, I will probably pick up this set if I ever find it for either a discounted price or if my employee discount is substantial enough to pick it up. Because I mean, I could kind of see myself justifying it for. I would get it for 85 at my work. But if I could get like an additional percentage off, like if my work has like, oh, get an extra 10% off, like Lego or whatever, or Ninjago sets, then I would definitely pick this thing up.
I mean, it's 973 pieces, so the value isn't bad.
It's not as bad.
It could be a bit better. It has a lot of like big blade pieces and stuff too, but yeah.
Yeah,
I think
for me, it's
discount. You're definitely going well with the set.
I'm also thinking about the build experience and the fact that I'm not purchasing this set for the build experience necessarily, but rather what I will take these parts and build out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another reason why I look at it with less of the rationale of, oh, it's good price per part, and more of like, I'm getting it not to get the set, I'm getting it to get a parts pack.
Yeah.
Just a really big, expensive parts pack. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
I like the set a lot. I might pick it up too. I'm probably gonna pick it up from a normal store where I'm also gonna get a discount. So
I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna take the second arms off just to see if it looks better.
The second pair of legs, yeah.
Yeah, the middle legs, yeah.
I like the six legs. I don't know.
I mean,
I think it's
too.
unique. I think it's cool.
I just want to see if it, if it
looks better. Yeah,
makes it look better. But yeah, it's cool. The one that I was most looking forward to was 80044 Monkey Kids Team Hideout, which is $140. 15 or 1,582 pieces.
What? It's $140, but it's 100 euros. That's such a crazy difference.
The difference, I remember looking at this and going,
did I look up the numbers wrong, or is that true? Because that's crazy.
let me fact check real quick.
No, it's 100 euros on Lego
Hideout.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's $139.99 USD. I remember looking at that price disparity and being utterly baffled by it. I love this set. I got to receive this set for review. Its modularity, compatibility with the City of Lanterns, as well as just other like smaller scale modular builds. It's compatibility with Rockface type builds, or if you just really like something that is kind of, I don't know how else to describe it right now.
It's a very nice landscape.
It's a very, very nice landscape set, and everything about this build is phenomenal. And while 140 is not bad for the price per part ratio here, because you're getting almost 1,600 pieces, the fact that it is a $40 difference depending on where you're buying it, when usually dollars and euros are so much closer than that, I am
right now dollar
blown
euro
away.
Is almost the same worth-wise.
I am blown away by this.
Some people mentioned it in the YouTube chat earlier too, that a lot of Monkey Kids sets are apparently cheaper in Europe. I have no idea why. I debated a long time if I want to get this one, because I watched your review and I really like this set a lot, but I opted for different stuff. But now I kind of think maybe I should have, like, 1,582 pieces for 100 euro. It's a pretty good deal.
It's a fantastic deal, especially for what it is over here.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
You'll have to tell me if I missed any Bionicle references in the stickers.
I don't think this one has any.
I don't think so either, but I could be mistaken.
But yeah, it's a really cool set. I like this one a lot. Pick it up if you're in EU. In the US, maybe think about it a bit longer.
I think from now on I should just like try to figure out how to ship stuff like cheaply to me, and then just buy it from Europe every time.
Just move to Germany.
You're right.
You see, what we gotta do is we gotta like ship everything to Sokoda and then just crowdfund his Brick Fair Virginia ticket.
This sounds exactly like the brick build Kalma thing you guys were planning on doing with Ulti.
Oh man.
We just do what we did with the Ninjago books. He just gives Sokoda the money to buy all of them. He keeps them at his house for like until one of us comes over, and then we just bring it all back.
Yeah, absolutely. Like he comes over to Brick Fair with like we pay for his extra $60 luggage fee or whatever, so we can have a suitcase full of EU Lego, and then wham bam boom, we saved money in the long run. Profit. You know,
and
profit,
I'll have,
and he gets to come
deal
to the
with
US.
Customs.
It only costs like $100 to fly here, but whatever. But no, I also, another big thing that I like about the set is the minifigures.
Yeah,
especially sure. Sandy, who's exclusive to the set.
Has a new May minifigure. That means I need.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that the elephant has an exclusive May. I think.
Yes. It has like the really cool suit of armor.
Yeah, which means I will need to get that set, honestly. Or
I'll briefly touch on that because I've got the minifigure in front of me real quick. The kind of what's the color I'm trying to describe?
Which one are you talking about?
The one from the elephant set that has the white and silver armor, where it's the reflective silver molded torso.
Gotcha.
Absolutely awesome, especially because they use like the reflective foil kind of printing for the torso too. So it just gives this really, really awesome look. If you've got the light shining on it, it is hands down my favorite May figure out of everything we've gotten. I only wish it came with a helmet, to be honest. Like I wish that she would get her bike helmet back.
I mean, you can use the old one maybe, but I mean, it has gold, not silver. That probably wouldn't match that well.
I mean, her sword is gold, so and then the gold is used on here. It's just not pro gold; it's the reflective printed gold.
I think the helmet's also reflective gold, so
it might be. Mine's still packed up from moving, but. Yeah, it's a phenomenal May figure.
I'll just say...
I think it's awesome that they gave May so many figures, but I'm also like, if I hadn't received these sets, I would be kind of fuming right now because how many Mays there are.
You just need patience because usually Monkey Kid minifigures end up on Bricks and Pieces.
They do. I ended up getting a pack for like $8.
That's total. Not bad. That is not bad. I'll have to keep that in mind since a certain Gundam lady is in need of all of the monkey figures.
Oh yeah, I've been collecting like most of them. But from a minifigures perspective, also like I finished season 4. I'm not going to spoil anything, of course. But with the knowledge of season 4, I really like these minifigures. They're really cool, like in context.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah, and it comes with the weapons pack, and it comes with all 5 weapons.
I don't know how many are.
It's May's sword. There's the rake. There's the Sandy's weapon. Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah. I mean, the sets that have any 4, of the
right?
Yeah. No, it's the staff, it's Tang's staff, and then it's May's sword, Pigsy's rake, and then Sandy's.
There is a new unique staff mold for this wave, and all of the sets that have any one of those weapons come with the little like Ninjago style poly bag like that has all of the pieces in there. They just don't have the extra components like the sticks to hold them.
If you collect enough Ninjago sets or Monkey Kid sets, you're gonna have a couple extra like gold lightsaber blades and hilts and stuff like that.
The 3 longs you usually get as spare parts.
Yeah. Which
the one thing that
I'm glad that they're starting to do the MacGuffins that way because it puts a lot of collectors' minds at ease knowing that they don't have to buy every set in a wave just to get the MacGuffins.
Yeah, and I think it's also, from my understanding, it's easier for Lego because it's basically one mold for like 5 new molds, basically. because they mold them together in like one production step, from my understanding, and which is why they always come together. So I think it's easier for everyone involved.
I think the one piece that may be hard to get is Sandy's weapon, because it has a gold candle piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bricks and pieces.
Yeah, but like I just
true.
mean like if you're looking for something that you already have in your collection, it'd be hard to do it. I ended up ripping it out of
even harder if you want to brick build the big version of it for the big fig of Sandy, because it's not like Tiny Sandy's accurate or anything. Where's the big boy Lego? What did you do to my boy?
That's a conspiracy that that I don't want to go down right now.
Yeah. We had to talk about big figs recently, and just to hint at, like, it's been quite a while since we got a big fig in Lego.
It's been 2 years since we got a big fig.
Yeah.
Oh, whack.
The last one was Thanos.
Thanos.
And one of the in-game sets.
Yeah.
That's
or like
wild.
Infinity Saga sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they accidentally lapse their time for like the lifespan of the mold of the big fig, and now they don't have that mold anymore?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I also
or
checked
it's just
out,
like they didn't need it recently. That could be the case.
Potentially concerning.
But I also checked. Like, I just wanted to make sure. And the last time we got Big Fig Sandy was the same year as Thanos.
Yeah.
So we didn't get any big figs in 2022.
That's crazy. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Time to do some investigating.
Yeah, it's weird.
The big fig conspiracy.
I can see the YouTube title now. Clickbait and everything. Lego has a big problem.
Oh no.
In parentheses, fig.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it has a fig problem. Wait a second.
I'm gonna go over my order real quick, because all the things I got were already mentioned by other people. I got Jay's Titan Mech, the Maid Dragon Jet, and Garmadon Volume 1, which qualified for the Tahu, and I also got the Bunny for some reason, because I ordered early, and that was my order. Now, I think we can go over some other sets we can recommend. We have a bit of a list. We don't have to go over all of them. And for the guys in the Patreon and YouTube chat, you can post what, maybe if you got the Tahu gift for purchase, what sets you got, and we can talk about those a bit.
Heck yeah.
All right. I think the first one I have on my recommendation list here is the big Monkey Kid mech, which is set number 800545. Monkey King Ultra Mech for $159.99 for 1,705 pieces.
This is an awesome mech. Like
yeah, Josh, you have this one, right?
I bought it January 1st, like at 12:15 a.m.
I love the armor layering on this set, like the way it's constructed. It looks so cool.
The way that you build it, it looks really skeletal but it like leaves all these little connections all over it. And at the very end, I think like the last couple bags, you start building all the armor pieces and then putting them on, and it just like it fills it out so nicely. And then and then you finally put like the jet on it, and then it like completes it fully.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
It's so cool. Yeah.
The staff too is just so huge and solid. I freaking love this set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is like for construction mech kind of fans, this is the best thing you can get right now. Like
100%, honestly.
The biggest and most detailed constructible figure kind of set Lego has right now, and it qualifies you for the Tahu, so this is a very good recommendation for fans of Bionicle.
Yeah. It's a great set. I was a little iffy about it reprising the Macaque Mech handheld connection, where it's got like the mixel joint and whatever to plug into the staff, but the way the hand is shaped, it works well here. So yeah, if you are a fan of construction, if you're a fan of Monkey Kid, if you're just a fan of mecha and Lego, that this set is, I cannot recommend it enough. And you'd get a Tahu with it.
2 big red men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get do not talk to me or my son ever again.
All right. Another like recommendation I have is also a Monkey Kid set. It's set number 80036, The City of Lanterns, for $159.99. 817 pieces. Bad at reading the piece numbers right now.
It's all good.
This one, like, it's a really good price per piece. It's a really cool and different build. There are 2 Bionicle references in this set, so for Bionicle fans, hey, you get a cool sticker with the Borog logo and one of the UDD logo. There's even a Hero Factory reference.
Yeah.
We have a review of this one on the TTV channel, right?
Yes.
Leo
and I both did reviews on these, and it's a big set. Lots of really cool, unique builds. It fits really nice as like it's got that kind of like Chinatown aesthetic, and it goes really well with anyone that collects the modular buildings. It looks right at home up beside them. It has a lot of stickers, and I do mean a lot of stickers. But if you do not mind that, it is otherwise just a phenomenal build all around.
I mean, we have a whole bunch of the... Oh, sorry, Josh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't have this one, but I really like it.
Yeah, I mean especially since you're picking up the Monkey Kids Team Hideout, the 2 do kind of like clip together. They have built-in integrations so that the 2 of them can link up.
That's cool.
I'd recommend picking it up at some point specifically so you can have that kind of cascading effect.
Yeah. Another thing I like about it is that I remember whenever the first wave of Monkey Kid came out, and it like a lot of the sets had these little builds that went along with them, like the original Monkey King mech had the had Pigsy's Noodles. And it had that like semi-modularity to it where it's just 2 pieces that kind of fit together. But it had like the connections for other things, and it kind of like hinted at something that was gonna come, but it never really did. And then like this came out, and it's like, yeah, all those other like little modular sets that we had connect to this, and it's just kind of, it feels very rewarding if you collected like all the other sets. I think the other one was the Inferno truck that came with the Panda shop.
Yeah.
Which is also here.
The original Monkey King deck also came with some of the buildings, right?
Yeah, it was the Pigsy's Noodle shop, which was which would fit really well here. And
Absolutely.
I think there was another one, but I'm not entirely sure.
Not sure either, but yeah, I think there's 4.
Anyway, but yeah, like it's cool.
Very,
like I said, rewarding.
Very good.
Yeah. One set we have here for our recommendations, which I will always recommend, and it's been around for quite a while already. I'm surprised it hasn't been like retired yet. Set number 71738, Zane's Titan Mech Battle. Going for $64.99 for 840 pieces, which is a great deal. And it's one of the, like, it's such a good value mech. Has knees with a very cool building technique. It has the cool bulky armor. It's pretty big for a $65 set. Like, I think someone yesterday said it's taller than the Jay's Titan mech, right? Did you say that, Josh?
Yeah, it's almost on par with Lloyd's Titan mech, just without the wings. So, which I think Lloyd's Titan mech was 100, right?
Lloyd's Titan mech? I think it was 80.
So.
I'll look it up.
I think it was 100, and then the land bounty was 120.
Shout out to Dark Tiganova in the Patreon chat.
Yeah, I was about to read that.
Who got 6 of these guys because Walmart had them on sale for $20.
If you can get them for $20, yes, you can get 6 of them. It's a very good deal.
It is a very, very good deal. I have no idea how and why they ended up with enough of these to warrant selling them for $20, but regardless of whether you can or can't pick this up for $20, it is still a good deal. Even at $65, it is. I think to this day, it's probably my favorite Ninjago mech out of all the ones that I've owned.
I think if you consider like pricing, and design, then I think it's definitely one of the best, if not the best, because it's like just for that price, it's just really solid. And to pick up on what we said, Lloyd's Titan mech was 80.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Okay. So $15 less, about the same height.
It's really good.
I would love to get a shelf set up and just have all the Titan mechs just right by each other.
Oh boy,
that would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Which of the recommendations stick out for you guys? You want to talk about? I think Josh, you wanted to talk about the Nezha set, right?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let me throw up the picture, but you can find it already.
There we go. Yeah, I got the set when it first came out. I wasn't expecting it to work as smoothly as it does. It's the wheel is basically like it's held up on the small like stud pins, you know, and which like hold it in place, and then it has like wheels that, you know, small rubber wheels that kind of run along it, and it's held like really firmly in place. And whenever you roll it, it's the smoothest like rolling vehicle I think I've you know played with, I guess. It comes with a lot of really good minifigures. It comes with Nezha, which I guess the only other way to get him is in the almost $200 Celestial Realm set as a kid. So you don't even get like, you know,
this version.
He's exclusive. As I said before, it comes with that version of MK with the red armor, which comes in, you know, a new set, but at the time it was the only way to get him. Comes with the Macaque, it's a good way to get him. And then it comes with Lady Bone Demon if you didn't get her in the last set. And
I also reviewed that set, and honestly, that's another set that I can't recommend enough. The value there is freaking phenomenal. It's 3 sets in one, already at a good price per part ratio. All of the builds are good. So if you've got like a Lady Bone Demon super fan, a Macaque super fan, and you're sitting there looking at the flame wheel like, man, I want to get me some of that. Split the cost 3 ways, and all of you are walking away happy.
Just for the info, it's $100, 929 pieces. The price of exactly $100. This is like perfect to qualify you for the Tahu gift purchase. And you get this cool set. I think.
Yeah.
Good recommendation.
The Macaque speeder bike is also like an amazing build. It's so compact, and it's just
it reminds me so much of nice like the old Space Police villain sets.
Yeah, it's like a mix between that and it's like a micro version of the Monkey Kid speeder airship thing that was from the first wave.
Which one?
Yeah. Which one do you mean?
I can't remember the name.
Drone?
No, oh wait.
Or
you're talking about the jet from the pilot, right?
Oh,
yes.
The motorcycle?
Yeah. Okay. I know.
Okay,
yeah. It's like a micro version of that.
Yeah. I always compared it to a Star Wars speeder. It just like with the 2 engines that come out of it.
Yeah, it's just the way that both of them have the 2 engines, and then like the fishing pole pieces coming off at the back.
Yeah.
They both got the grills in the engines, and the cockpit is kind of like seated in the middle between the 2 of them. The thrusters look basically exactly the same. I like the dichotomy there. It's cool.
Yeah. It's a really nice set. the use of the roller coaster pieces for the wheel is like genius, and the way they put it together with like the flames coming off of it. The only thing I'll say is that the flames come off very easily if you're rolling it around, because they're really only held by like one stud. But other than
that is
like
fair.
they're in there, like they're inside the wheel, so it's not gonna pop off if you're just rolling it. But if you like put your fingers in there, they're gonna break off, and it's a little hard to get them back in.
Yeah,
I'd love to see somebody take an LED strand, like the fairy lights or whatever, and run that through the wheel. So
that would be
so
cool.
cool.
A glowing flame wheel while it's rolling. It would be
imagine if they had like some sort of how like a spinning fan will have like a little pattern that'll play on it, like that.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
spin the wheel and it'll have like fire like texture kind of going through it. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a good set.
We got a few replies for what people got, not too many. Sir Lojon in the Patreon chat says, I'm leeching off a friend who doesn't want his, which is always a good option, if that's possible for you. Facts01 in the YouTube chat earlier said, I want to get the 90 years of playset, getting 2 Tahos in one purchase, which is also a very good idea because classic sets qualify, so you can get the 90 years of play with the googly eye Tahu. And someone in YouTube live chat named General Sahaki. This is my first Ninjago set, thanks to the Tahu gift for purchase, and I think that was in reference to the Zane's Titan mech. Those are all very good options you can get.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Oh, and Henfrig in the YouTube chat says, I got the Ninjago mech bike and friend's grocery store for the Tahu today.
Nice.
The mech bag is from the new line, right? The Kai one.
Right, yeah.
We talked about
Kai
yesterday.
one.
Yes, that one's also cool. I think the SCCBS mechs in general is something Bionicle fans can enjoy as well. There's a whole variety you can get right now. Cheapest one being the Zane's Power Up Mech Evo for $10. Which Meso famously very easily modified into a Kopaka figure by adding on a Kaku. But if you want more of them, you can also get the Lloyd Mech Battle Evo, where you also get a Lloyd Mech versus a skeleton mech for $20. So I think Bionicle fans can enjoy these. They're very simple. They don't have like knees or elbows, but I mean the Mata didn't either. So very old school. Yeah. Do you have any more recommendations you want to talk about, Zach, Leo?
I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. I will say we've gone over most of what I would have personally recommended. But there are a lot of great options on the store, and there's a lot of options if you want to just get something that's a one set, instantly qualify. If you want to just get something super big to get it, there's a lot of options if you want to get a lot of little things like LJ did earlier. I highly recommend checking out dots before they go by the wayside, because like I said, even though they're just 1x1s, they've got some really cool character to them, and I'm still personally sad to see them go. But that's it from me personally.
Yeah.
Josh, did you want to say something?
There's a few other ones here that are on this list. The Ninja Ultra Combo Mech 71765.
Yes.
It's $90, 1,004 pieces. If you like Voltron or like any kind of thing like that, but you can't afford the Voltron set.
I mean, it's not even purchasable anymore. Yeah.
I know, but if you can't buy it on the
resale
third party market, then this is a good set. It comes with basically 4 sets in one, and it comes together to form a big mech. It's pretty cool.
You're a fan of like cool. Power Rangers or something like that, this is the set for you. I have this one. Also, it's a lot of fun.
Very Gurren Lagann-esque.
Yes, with the drills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to pose because of the way like it works. It's a bit stiff. So if you're like big into posability and posing, maybe some of the other sets might be better for you. But I mean, it has the cool function of splitting up into 4 vehicles, and that necessitates some of that.
Another one is Nia Samurai X Mech 71775. It's 119 or 120, 119.99. So it by itself covers the Tahu gift with purchase.
Yes.
If you like posability, this is a really good one. It's got knees, it's got elbows, it's got hands, like hand articulation. It is fully enclosed, so you can basically like treat it as just a giant robot if you want, and not a mech, which I really like. It kind of made me wish that a lot of the other Titan mechs were, or the other mechs in general, were fully closed, because it just looks so cool. It just it's really smooth.
It's very well covered too.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at. Like it's a lot of there's not a lot of like studs showing. It's very it feels very much like a buildable Gundam or something.
Also, amazing minifigure selection.
Yeah.
If you're at least a little bit interested in Ninjago.
Yeah.
I love the knee armor being the Seabound cockpit
the windshield.
That's really cool. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I love the skirt pieces. Like it covers the joints perfectly.
Oh yeah.
And it moves out of the way, really easily when you're like moving the leg up and down. And yeah, I like it when they have good articulation like that, especially like with hands. And
the hands are really cool on this one too. I like how they're built. They're on a ball joint, so you have a lot of like movability with the hands, posability.
Yeah, you can actually like make it like have cool poses and stuff.
The thumbs are on a ball joint too, which is cool. On a Mixel ball joint.
There's another like a little simple thing about it that I like is that the fingers are like capped off with these with that one little piece.
Yeah, the tile with the little bar on it.
Yeah, which is a nice little touch. You don't really think about stuff like that, but when they do it, it's really cool. But other than that, those are my recommendations.
Yeah, I have one last recommendation, which is, I don't know, people might think it's a very basic set, but I always like recommending this one. It's the 31058 Mighty Dinosaurs. Goes for $14.99, has 174 pieces. This set has been around forever. Lego has been experimenting even with it, like selling the same set in different colors and stuff like that. It always goes well. I think it's a really, really cool present too, if you want to give it to someone. Also, I think right now the only way to get the friction joints and just like fun dinosaurs you can build, has some good pieces. And I think that's like a generally good recommendation if you think like, I want the Tahu, but I can't really justify spending $100 on Lego. You can always like stock up on gifts you might have if you have like nephews or younger cousins. Or you could also just get sets and sell them.
Yeah.
So you don't have to take our advice and get sets for yourself. There are other ways. You can also Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, here's what you do. Like, how much do you think the Tahu would be?
I mean, Lego says he's like $17.99, right, or something like that.
All right, so here's the buy $100 worth of Lego. You get the Tahu gift with purchase. You sell all the Lego for $117. You got a free Tahu.
If you sell it for $117, you made profit. But
no, I mean,
for like 83 euro. But yeah,
fair enough. I didn't think about that.
Stonks.
No, $16.99 apparently, according to Lego, is what Tahu's worth. I think like 20 is fair for the 200 and what I think 19 pieces it has, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's an option. I mean, you still have to have the $100 to spend, and I mean, not everyone has that, but I think that's the best way you can do it if you really don't have the money for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that about wraps it up. There's another fun YouTube comment I want to highlight from Henfrick again. Also, Tahu looks sick on the bike, the Kai's mech bike, and I think that's a really fun idea, putting Tahu on that bike.
That is super fun. Gotta make SCCVS Furno now.
Bike.
What? What did you say, Josh?
On the Ghost Rider bike.
Oh, the Ghost Rider bike. No, we need a system destral cycle.
System destral cycle, let's go.
Alright, I think that's about it for today, right? Any final thoughts?
Spend money, buy Lego.
Go get Tahu.
Get them Tahus. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do the plugs real quick. Thank you all for listening. We are the Keep the Peace channel. We do podcasts, BrickFeed here every 2 weeks. We do fun Chima reacts. We do Lego Universe Let's Plays and lots of other cool Lego system videos. If you're here only for Bionicle, we usually do Bionicle-centric videos on the TTV channel, but this was a bit of a special, like, kind of crossover thing because it's mostly about non-Bionicle sets. If you want to support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/TTV channel, the TTV channel. For $1 a month, you can join our Patreon Discord server, and if you want to keep the discussion going, you can go to boards.ttvchannel.com and talk about all things Lego. And finally, we have a Twitter. It's twitter.com/the TTV channel. Right, I think that's about it for today. Thank you all so much for listening. I've been your host, Sokoda.
I'm Starbreaker.
And I'm Josh.
And yeah, LJ was here.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful time and get that Tahu. Bye.
Bye.